everybody, I'm the Dragon Princess and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I might go through this thing. This is my sketchbook from years and years and years ago. So this, if I flip to the back page here, you can see that I did this from 2013 and 2018. So this was, I started this when I was 11. Now, the reason why I finished this last year is because I used this and then never really finished it, and so I just kind of filled these pages with the most randomest stuff. I honestly didn't enjoy using this sketchbook at all. This was really thick, and so it was really hard to fill up as a kid. So it just sat at in my room for years and years. However, I still have it. It's still here. This is the oldest sketchbook that I have, that I have ever filled and used and stuff. So yeah, so let's jump right into it. I don't want to make this too long because it is kind of thick, but there are still a lot of pages missing. This was a drawing. I started dating them, and I also started putting the backs, like what they were. So this was a view from our town. It says CFA, we're doing a burn off. This is what the sky looked like. Kinda not really, but anyway. This is the view from my bedroom window of our backyard. We have this giant tree that's back. As you can tell, I drew my trees very spiky. Yeah, that's just a little thing. This, I was trying to draw my brothers on the couch. I made them very chubby. They are not this chubby. These two skinny boys. And as you can see, I started here. No, I started here and then did this, and as you can see, the leg does not match up with whatever's going on here. And this, I can't remember. Favorite trees in my school. Oh yes, that's right, I remember now. So these were like supposed to be monkey bars or something, and this is like the big tree that was in the middle of my primary school. I'm just gonna blur that out when it comes to it. This was the same drawing, as you can tell, as this one. However, my mum did this one, and you can tell much more proportionate, more accurate, and I just wanted her to draw that because I was stuck. And from here on, there's no like dating or writing anything, so that only lasted a few pages. This is cat bug, little cat bug, love it. This was a drawing that I started of the view across our house. We like live on the edge of on a top hill of a valley, and then we have a big valley. So this was the view across from the valley. Just a random Christmas page. Little owl that I believe I did in watercolor because the page is all crumpled. A flower that I did in watercolor. More watercolor trees. I like this sort of, I still do this kind of abstract-y, kind of nature-y pieces. I still do them, and I still really like doing them, and I enjoy them. That was obviously supposed to be something. A snowflake. An angel. This was probably one of my best pieces in here. This I drew when I was waiting for a dance concert. I remember I basically took this book kind of everywhere with me. So I was at a dance concert and I was sitting in the audience watching the big kids do their dances, waiting for mine. And I just drew this tree, and I really liked how I shaded it. Well, quote unquote shaded it. But yeah, I was really proud of this, and I still am. It's really good. This is a random scribble that I managed to turn into a bear. It was just loosely like and I thought, hey, that kind of looks like a bear. So I finished it up and yeah, I think it's still cute. Random patterns. I do a lot of random patterns when I'm bored and stuff. Try to do a bird in the sky. The clouds are a bit off, but yeah. A cave. I don't know why I tried to do this. I think it was one of those, oh, I can't remember where it was from. There was like this kitty app or this website that you could make storybooks out of. I don't remember what it is, but I think one of the scenes was a train going through a tunnel, and so I tried to like redraw it. I don't know. A little flower. It is kind of nice. Loft. This, I do really like this one. This one is obviously just like a little mini tea set and things. I was really proud of this. I spent a lot of time on it. I can remember that. Okay, this is like one of the first and only people that I drew in this book, sitting by a tree. I wasn't like drawing people anyway, so I just kind of like did this. A cupcake that I think I did do this one. There are a few things in here that I didn't do. Random butterfly and flower. I think this was when I was just like, I have no creativity. This, I really like this one. I have a few of these, kind of. They're half finished. But this is obviously Think's Lab. I used to watch his YouTube channel when I was younger, and I drew this. I never sent it in to him or anything. I just drew it and had it in my sketchbook. But yeah, I was really proud of it. That's Kevin, liking TNT. Here's another YouTube that I used to watch, Etho, a lot of Minecraft. I don't really watch Minecraft anymore, but my brothers still watch Etho and he's really, really good. So yeah. This was Dan from the Diamond Minecart. And he's another one of my favourite YouTubers when I was younger. This is Stampy Longnose. I used to watch him. I watched him for years upon years. Because I loved his theme park. And his lovely world creation. I just thought it was so cool. Random dot to dot thing that I tried to do. This was obviously trying to draw a lake and a tree. I think I did alright. I could do better though, yeah. This was I don't think I ever had this skin up on my channel, but this was one of my first skins that I made for myself. One of the other rare sightings in this sketchbook, a person. As you can see, it's very, yeah. I mean, I think it's alright. This is probably when, I mean, I don't have any dates on these, so I don't know if this is out of my head. So, yeah. Here's worse. This was probably 2014 when I drew this, because it's another dance concert, as you can tell from the costumes hanging up. This was me trying to draw from life. My little brother was sitting in the car and I just kind of drew this. There's my other brother sitting in the front. I don't know what any of this is. Here is, I was trying to draw a Minecraft, because I had this style in Minecraft, as you can see from this one, where I drew, and I've got more of these in another sketchbook, where I drew their Minecraft head, very three-dimensional, and then kind of gave them a molded, soft body. So the only boxy thing was the head and the head features, and then the rest was like Play-Doh-esque or clay-esque. These are just some notes for gift things. I got these. This is when I got these and I used them a little bit. They've still got a lot in them, but these are like metallic gel pens I get. I don't know if they're gel, they're a bit crazy. But yes, this was me drawing a minion with those pens. This, obviously, big jump to 2016. I did do a lot of drawings in the back here, but I'm just gonna go through this, how you would see it flipping through. So that was me helping my brother draw perspective things. He was trying to draw a book and I was just like, this is how you do it. A head. I think this was like a redraw of like a little doodle that I did at school. I don't know. A nice pattern. Pattern doodles, as you can see from like the lined paper. I did this at school. 30-day doodle challenge. I don't think this was the same as Inktober. I'm pretty sure this wasn't Inktober. I tried to do one of Sea Lemon's. If you don't know who Sea Lemon is, she does a lot of stationery crafts and stuff, and a lot of crafts, and she's pretty cool. She does these doodle day challenges. So I tried to do one of these. It did not turn out well at all. I was very uncreative and just kind of got sick of it within a few days. This was not part of it. This was just one of the dragons. This was just a dragon that I drew in here. I do really like it. It's quite nice. An eye. I think it was supposed to be an eye of an eagle. Me trying to draw an owl. And a better version. Okay, here we go. I'm quite proud of this. So I started this on the 16th of the 9th, 2016. The first day was zoo. So I drew an elephant, panda, zebra, and koala. Quite proud of this one. I used references for all those, so. Cookie. I made a cookie jar. And I didn't really colour these in or anything. Lips. I'm quite proud of these. I can never really draw mouths, so when I was doing this, I did this off a reference photo, but I still really like it. Letter. I decided to do my E and have it stand for like elements, and so I like drew a lot of elements around it. Dots. This is watercolor, and obviously unfinished. Beach. Quite like this drawing. It's alright. Not finished though, obviously. Icon. Again, not finished. It's supposed to be Instagrams. Bubble. Botanical. I had this idea where I was going to like fill the whole page with things, but obviously I didn't do that. Pocket. This was my phone at the time. Had a Motorola G4, and currently, I still have it, but I don't use it because it's old and a bit broken. A bow. Paws. I don't remember if it's not off reference, but I think I just did them based on how my cat was sitting at the time. Cheese. As you can see, they're very like lackluster and just like getting them over and done with. Glass. Tree rings. This took a very long time to do, but I do like the ending of it. A splash. I did not use a reference for this. I just kind of went off my head. Sun. I tried to draw it in like tried to spice things up and draw it in like a different sort of style. I think it looks cool. A curl. Mind. I tried to draw those like left side is analytical and right brain is creativity. I saw an image online and I tried to copy it. Marble. This was one of the few times that I tried to do shading stuff in here. So yeah. At this, I don't know, I just have a random page of bunny things. I have no idea why. Drips, again, I was gonna fill like the whole page with like different colors and stuff. Never did. Heart, this is where you can see I got extremely lazy. I just did it and I was like, whatever, I'm done with it. So this was a little pattern that I used to draw I used to draw like different like patterny abstract shape things. I used to do one that I used to do a lot in primary school is where you go 1, 2, you draw lines this way, lines this way, lines this way, and lines this way. In the space of like a width ruler, and then I would color them all in different shapes, and I had a rule where no color could be touching the same color on any of the edges, so it was kind of like a little puzzle to me, and I thought it was really fun. Succulent. I never did it. Moon, never did it. This was like a dragon, trying to draw the word as like pictures and stuff. Right, I won't do this too many times, and I kind of do. I have a lot of, because this is 2016, I do have a lot of things that kind of, like I was in school here and I did a lot of like doodling in my book, and then when I would, like at the end of the year or when I would come home, I would cut them out and just stick them in my sketchbooks just so I could still keep them because I didn't want to get rid of them because I liked them. Waffle, as you can see, I've really given up. Just not having it. Stitch. A shell. More of a clam, but whatever. And this is where I started just kind of erasing the things and drawing them again. This is a tree and a path. This was kind of like, I don't really know. This is me kind of trying to do stuff, I guess. Oh, I think I tried to do, yeah, so this was 30-day doodle challenge, and I tried to do another one. You can kind of see, this is October doodle. And I was just like, I'll just cross them out because I didn't actually want to do it in the end. But here, I just tried to do like a Minecraft geometric thing, I think that's what's supposed to be. I have no idea where the inspiration came from this. Whatever. Yeah, I did a little bit, as you can see. So there's candy corn. Black. I kind of do like the idea of this, but its execution, yeah, I might try and do this again. I don't know. Skeleton, to the best of my ability. I couldn't really care less about this. This was me combining highlights. I just kind of like had, I don't know, I just did like color combinations of highlights and things, and I used them in drawings. A bat, eyeball, nothing too special. This, don't really know, I just did like random shapes on top of each other, stuff. Moon, little grumpy face. I was like, not completed in time frame. Frankenstein. My handwriting was so different back then, oh my god. Weird. Candle. Not that special. Okay, this. Here's where we get to the parts where I just like stuck in random things. This is actually from 2015. This was from, I think I drew this out of my head. It was basically like just baby birds in a nest. I'm pretty sure I got like a drawing request from my brother to do this or something. So I did it. As you can see, empty page. Empty pages for days. Okay, sugar skull. I did this with watercolors? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. So this was supposed to be kind of like a drawing of Will-O-the-Wisps from Brave. It's kind of like in my own interpretation, I guess. The Heart of Tafiti, kind of, from Moana, and just some random doodles. Random doodles that I have stuck in my sketchbook just to fill pages and get this finished and get it over and done with. Another one of my ink purses, as you can tell, I liked drawing faces and stuff. I was terrible at hands. Everyone is terrible at hands. This was in 2017. I think I've improved in my hands a lot in those years. So this is all 2017 as well. I was doing things, I don't know what this is. I think this was my plan for when I was doing my bedroom, maybe? I have no idea. Anyway, here's like a couch thing that I saw on, like a square box couch thing that I saw on Pinterest. Some random quote things about books. Nothing really interesting. I don't think you can even see them. Again, testing with highlighters and colouring and that sort of thing. I quite like these little characters. This is like trying to do like a Tim Burton-ish style. I do think these colours are quite cute. Again, more highlighter testing. This is cool. So this was my little brother sitting in front of the TV and I was drawing this from life. This must have been 2017 as well. And I really liked how this turned out. I think it was nice. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Okay, little doodles that I stuck in. Not really much to see there. More things that I stuck in. This was a weird thing that one of my friends drew in our art class. But yeah, some of these are actually really old because this is from, I think year 8 or 9. So this is what this is from. More things. Oh, sorry. More things. That's my cat, Snowflake. I think you would have seen her. I don't know. More just like random doodles. Here I was kind of experimenting with movements from cards from Alice in Wonderland. So I was like wondering how they would animate them, like, you know, curving and turning around and stuff. Some geometric things. This was in 2016, this page. As you can see, still didn't draw people very well. Yes, these are like some cool geometric shapes and stuff. This was a random page of, you know when you stick together like red and blue pens and you like, well, you have like two things and you like write in them. I was so fascinated with that, obviously. You can kind of see that. So yeah, I just have a whole page of that stuck in there. Again, drawing something with the black and red, blue and red. More little random doodly things. More of them. I just kind of like, I also drew in a lot of like when I didn't have a sketchbook at school or when I wasn't drawing in my pages, I would just have like a stack of sticky notes next to me and I would draw on those, and then obviously they'd be easy to just stick in. Yeah. More little doodle things. Here I just drew, these are from history class, I remember, and we were just drawing like ancient tools and stuff. Little dragon princess character. that hasn't really stuck in, but yeah. It's a pear and a tree, butterfly and a thing. This I remember drawing in year 7 or 8, and this was for a science class, I'm pretty sure. We had to draw a self-portrait. Maybe. I'm pretty sure. I don't really remember, but I think that was that. It was weird. I don't know. I don't know. This is a rose that I'm actually really proud of. And then just like a random pattern. I don't know when I drew this. I'm pretty sure it was 2016, I want to say. But yeah, no, this is, I'm quite happy with that one. Another little bit from school where I was trying to draw claws and birds and paws and kind of animal features. More of the animal features with the wings and stuff. An arrow and a little sort of camp or thing. And I think that's cute. More of that. So a little bit of geometric things. Shading with pens and like working out lighting and stuff. And just like this little creepy weird doll character. Pages. Okay, here. This is part of the book where I kind of went backwards. I don't know why. But this is again another drawing of Stamping Longnose. When I used to watch him a lot, and I never sent this in, but I just have it in my sketchbook. And this, the rest of this is from like 2013 again. It's not that interesting, so I'll just quickly flip through. I think these were my brother's drawings, actually. Was like a Buzz, I was drawing like gadgets at this point, so this was like Buzz Lightyear's wrist, arm sort of thing. And finally this was heels and wheels kind of thing. And so that is it. That is my whole sketchbook. Yeah, I did not enjoy this. This is very few, I rarely look through this one. This just stays hidden away, locked up. There are very few drawings that I, you know, even like to look at, even think are good. But I mean, that's what you get when you use a sketchbook that from, you know, when you're 11 and you keep it until now. And you never finished it. But anyway, that's that. So thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you want to see more of my embarrassing drawings and sketchbook videos, I promise. They're all from 2013 and onwards, so they do get better. I don't have any older ones other than this. So thank you all so much for watching. Remember, I'm the Drawing Princess, and I'll see you all later. Bye!